All right, time for a new season of Rebel. And unfortunately, our run got cut a bit short by Amino in the quarterfinals. So we're going to try again this season. Hopefully we can make playoffs again. But yeah, Grunter, I see your comment about rats. I mean, it's either Necro or rats. I don't know how much. I don't really know anything about Pharaoh as a coach, but I am going to be the TV favorite for sure. And my team is still looking pretty decent. Redraft. I made some choices in redraft, mostly just to get a bench. Thanks, Puppet Justice. Overall, I had a lot of budget to work with. I had like over 1,800. So I was very blessed. And so I was able to get mostly what I wanted. I decided to get rid of these two gutters because what I did is I chucked in a bunch of randoms to see where the Russell gutters were going to go. And they didn't really go anywhere. So we're starting with some fresh ones. So I should actually have renamed them. I'll do that later, unfortunately. I put in all these placeholders, but I've been very busy. So I guess I forgot. We'll do that for next game. Definitely don't have enough time now. But the other core of the team I unfortunately don't need to rename. So kept 2 line rats. I rolled strength on this one, and I decided to keep it. Because break tackle is not a worthless skill on a line rat. Dodging is one of the deficiencies, and this does help a lot. Tasteless. And then the core of the team are these 3 players, and they are fresh. No niggles. We do have a passing down on Fat Rascal. That doesn't really matter. I should mute that. That's my opponent saying that we're ready to go. All right. I guess we can go over his team while we're in the game, but let's just look at it very quickly here. It's a lot easier to see. But it's a very basic team. We've got a Mighty Blow White, 2 Block Flesh Golems, 2 Blodge Werewolves, and that's it. So, a lot of players, though. So, we'll see what he ends up doing with that. Did I not spend any? I definitely did, but I also played a lot of games. So. And I won a lot of games, too. I was at like 1,800 budget. And I only kept like, well, I guess I actually kept a decent number of players. Curious what he gets. We could see a wizard. I thought I muted that. There we go. Because I hate it when streams have Discord notifications. Usually I mute the tab. Unless I have another tab with one open. No, I do not. But yeah, essentially what I focused on was more just getting bodies. I want to have a bench to start the season. That's how my rat play gets off and running. We got bribes, Bryce. That's a chainsaw. Okay. Not a huge fan of the chainsaw. And I'm definitely okay for him to receive the ball. Alright. We definitely want our vermin out. Probably bench at least 1 gutter. And there we go. All set. Alright, so we got our chainsaw. Mighty Blow White. I think we're going to probably play this slow to begin with. Usually I don't really make aggressive moves with rats on defense to start. It's burned me in the past. What is this offensive setup? Well, I mean, it's very, very, very defensive. Great kick. Flesh golems are really far back. And then using the chainsaw here. When you could just hit with a flesh golem. Guess you do get the, well, it's not a guaranteed armor break. Well, this is definitely very conservative play. But with this kind of setup, it might be possible to segment his team. He's off to a hot start. Double boxcar. Might be worth it to go for this. Ooh, that's a reroll, I think. I mean, I guess he doesn't have to, but... the chainsaw will take a hit. And then I'd get a free hit on a werewolf, I think. If I GFI'd, but that might be worth it. He's not running any ghouls, or is he? No, he's got one ghoul. Very conservative. But the chainsaw is going to be vulnerable to a blitz. We might be able to just take him out here. Very, very quickly. I guess he could blitz the chainsaw away. That's probably what he should do now. Actually, well, if you blitz the chainsaw, then you'd have to block, right? So we're not blitzing now. Yeah. We can definitely get back and cut the team off. I know the move stops the blitz, but the chainsaw doesn't need to chainsaw. He can just do the block normally. That's why if he moved the zombie there, he could have blitzed with the chainsaw and then stepped back. Wow, that was kind of bad. Well, he's pretty fast too. I think we'll just The thing is, I want to hit this white, but I also don't want to give up a hit. And we're going to put somebody here. I think the guard can go here. We got a 2-die right here. I already made a mistake, but we can use this gutter instead. It's not as good, but it's okay. I have to stand like right here, right? So that this hit doesn't give him a free hit if I don't get him down. Alright, that's fine. Probably should go here or here. One of these squares. I'm okay with the follow here. Didn't even go for the pickup. This was a very odd turn. We're going to take a hit here, but that's not a big deal. Alright. Base, base, base. I was hoping to at least get an armor break on this chainsaw. It was +3 with claw, because at least that stacks. I'm curious how he's going to protect the ball here without a blitz on like this line rat. Because what I can do is just block in the way, and then the killer has relative free reign to run in the backfield. So the werewolves are going to have to shield the ball the way it's set up right now. Unless a werewolf comes in and blitzes here with the potential of a frenzy trap. I guess he could block with the ghoul. Like, screen with the ghoul. But he's going to have to screen now. Because all these players... Well... Blitz has to be here now. There's no choice. And it has to be with, like, the ghoul or the werewolf. Because the wraith can't get there. And even then, like, I could still potentially get around this flesh golem. This is way too based. What? Okay. I don't think he realizes how dangerous this position is. Because if I get the ball down, I score. If I don't snake. This is like, this, if you see these gutters like right next to each other in scoring range with the ball right there, that should just be like alarm bells are firing. And we are... What? Well, now the zombie can't get there. Okay. Wouldn't the zombie have been better there? Okay, I think with this kind of setup, we're going to end up dodging here. This is a 2+ with 2 heads. This is not scary. And all we need is a push. And we follow it. And we get a hit on ball, potentially. But before then, we can at least move our guard into a decent spot. I don't know if I'm going to get up these line rats. I don't think they're the super valuable. I just really don't want to snake here. Because then I can't punish him for this, like, really aggressive play. He gets bailed. So I could have used the assist here, but this was my ball retrieval. It made sense to do this dodge. First action snakes. Yeah. That sucks. I guess we're just big chilling. Because this opportunity, I might not get another one. Because I think my team's going to get destroyed here. Ugh. The one turn... The flesh golems are a problem. And I guess he has the wraiths. He can completely... The wraiths aren't enough to deny the one turn completely. But they can make it very, 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 very difficult. Depending on how he sets it up. Well, we got to take a different approach now to this game. Because we missed our opportunity. We got to reset up. Yeah, the ball is now in a relatively safe spot. Where before it was just like, all I need is a 2+, a 2 die that doesn't 1 in 81, and then I got a 2 die hit with tackle. So, judging by the way he's been playing, I don't think he has like the super chops that I need to start being like worried about my offensive drive. I think I should be able to outmaneuver him. The question's just going to come down to the one turn. This is just awful. I think we go for this blitz on the chainsaw and we try to get a knockdown. We just try to get this chainsaw off. Oh, the wraith's over here. I thought it was over there. God damn it. I thought it was in this spot because it was floating. I don't really like this. But I could get a hit here if I stood this player to get punched. Please, no more first action snakes. Nope. Yeah, made a mistake. This player standing up didn't change anything. Please, armor break. I think we dodge here to get the 2 die this way. And then we dodge here. To try to get this line rat downfield. I guess we try to dodge here too. Because he seems to be like solely like I'm gonna do no dice before I do all my moves. So if I can like have this guy even in a modicum in the way, he might go into a suboptimal position. Like you'd be setting up like over here, like he wouldn't be able to just run down, for example. There are gaps, but like the werewolf can't get that far. This guard is in an okay spot, but this is way too condensed. I do not like my rats like this. Yeah, this is fine. The problem is he still has plenty of time, and I lost one of my core players due to that snake. So really comes down to the one turner. He's gonna just be able to chainsaw him. Because this player should be here. Maybe should have dodged out and back in. But I was hoping for like an armor break here. Alright, that's the last reroll. You probably eat that. You wouldn't... And he's gone. Well, he has regen, right? He had regen. No good. Well, at least that was good. I think we go for this hit to try to free up some players. Or not. After that, then, I guess we can go for a blitz on this Wraith. Not like a big... This hit makes more sense. Fine. Good. And like these flesh golems are nowhere near where the ball is, so... It's a little unfortunate. Werewolf means I have to be careful about the sideline. Ball makes sense. You go right there to prevent a 2-die. And then for this gutter, I guess he could go on the sideline, prevent downfield movement. This should force him to go back. I guess that this dodge, I don't feel like there's a lot of value. It's funny how there's two Bryce Slice Campbells. There's one coach, and then there's him on the field. Interesting push direction. Because I don't know how he gets this hit without just doing a 1D. Or blitzing, but I don't think the blitz is on the table now. So he has to go back, I think. This is a 2-die. There's the blitz. Okay. That ball is... Come on. Please don't armor break. Good. This ball, it's not safe. I could 2-die this if I get a knockdown. Ah, you're stunned there. That's kind of shitty. I guess it really depends, because if this gutter can get... Okay, wait, what? Huh. I can get a 1D on the ball, I guess. It's not very good. All I have to say is foul appearance has been very effective this game. This is, it's something. We might go for the blitz here. I don't think it makes sense to blitz the ball. Now, especially with that. We can put you right there. No. Probably should sidestep here. At least that's what I would think about doing. If you sidestep here, you just take another hit. Yeah. The follow actually makes sense. Not really where I want to be. These wraiths have been very annoying. 1D doesn't help me that much, so I think rather than you take the hit, we're just going to disengage. Question is, do I want to do these dodges? We could have dodged here for like a 2 die on with this player, but we'll do this. I don't think standing up that player to get hit. I mean, it keeps the flesh golem there, but I don't think there's... We don't have any pressure on the ball. Turn was not good. If we'd gotten the knockdown here, then maybe things would have been different. I think I have to let this go, but then the one turn might get really hard. Depending on how. I'm going to trust that he doesn't know how to set up a one turn defense. But I don't know. That was a good Apo option. But if I lose either of these two players, it's really bad. The guard isn't as essential. That's good. Essentially means he can't move forward. He can move lateral. But yeah, once I realized we snaked there, this defense was just going to get... Because we were in a slog when we first action snaked. There's nothing we could do. It was just really unlucky. And we don't have like a sacker gutter. And our best sacking option is off the field. So this defense, it really just comes down to stalling him out. And I don't think that's going to happen because he's just very fast. And he's been getting some removals. We're already down 3. Boy, would it be nice to have tackle. This has to be the blitz. If it's not, then the ball's vulnerable. I guess he could... I don't know what he's gonna do. He could blitz with the Wraith. What?! What are you doing? That's your last reroll! Well... Nuff will take the wheel! Oh, he is fortunate that that player has block. We definitely don't want to apple a mine rat. So, what do you do? Where do you go? With this Wraith that you just blitzed. Was that worth it? Was that worth your last reroll? Well, we'll find out. I mean, at this point, we want to try to get as many... What? I guess we could surf that player, but I don't think there's a lot of value because that just takes us away from the ball. This stun kind of hurts. We could potentially maybe get like a 1D, and if we got the knockdown, then we could get a line rat in there. Without that, though, all those players in the back have blocks, so the DP isn't like super valuable. Knockdown would be nice. Yay. Alrighty. Can't chain push the sidestep off. Not easily, at least. Dun, 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 dun. I should stand up the DP at least. Maybe a GFI? Because then we could like screen off here. He has to get in scoring position this turn. There's no more dilly-dallying. I'm okay with losing that line rat. There's a gap. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to burn a reroll on this. Alright. See, there could be a gap here if he gets this knockdown. So, probably goes this way. There's a lot of players over here. But he has to get in scoring position this turn. But the werewolf only needs to get to this line. It's not very far. He needs to be 3 squares away from the line of scrimmage. He only needs to make 2 squares. Okay. Where would I go? Well, that's telling me he's going right. And you'll be able to get in the scoring range. If he can't get this clear, though, the way he's going to do it, unless he uses the blitz. Because at least he can push with the ghoul out. But then he has to clear this guy, and so that has to feed the blitz. The ghoul, and that's only a 2-die, too. It's not even a 3-die. 1 in 9. 11% chance of a turnover. And then I at least stop the score. What? What is he doing? What about the score? Who's going to be protecting the wolf when he's down here? Okay. I'm thinking. Close it. Close it. Because now only the ghoul and the zombie can protect. Unless he's willing to dodge the white. And I don't think he would be, because if he fails that dodge, it's over. He can't... He could dodge this way, I guess, but... He has to make this line at least. And there's only one player beyond it. Like the zombie should actually be a square forward, like over here, I think. And then you have somebody here, then the line rat can come from the back. Okay. Where does your ghoul go? Because that is a very vulnerable wolf. He is 1 square beyond the LOS, so I can't push him out of range. At the very least, assuming I do nothing, he still have to GFI to get into the end zone. What I imagine is going to happen is I'm going to force him to roll a second GFI. We can lay a rat here and a dodge a rat here, and then we get the blitz. Okay. You know what's the good thing? Gutters are fast. Oh. What? They are very fast. I don't think that helps me. I think he's just gonna be able to run it in from there. We probably blitz with Lemming Drop because we want to have him pick up the ball. Oh, but then there's the sidestep. Game, please. No more. No more snakes. I think we do this. It's either that or we do that. I think I'm okay eating the surf if I can stop the score. No snake, please. Clearly, risk management is nothing, because I hardly am doing any dice, and I am failing a shit ton. Yeah, two snakes on gutter dodges. There is one hope that he fails the GFI, and then the ball lands up here, and I recover, and I just hand it off. This lion rat should be covered. Never punished. Oh. Time for the one turn. Let's see how he defends it. Killer comes back, that's huge. Flesh golems isn't enough. Flesh golems apparently aren't going on the line. Flesh golems are going on the line. I guess this is where the guard hurts. Missing the guard sucks. He needs to put another player on the LOS. It's gonna... I thought it was gonna be a Wraith, but apparently not. At the very least, the Wraith should go on the line here. So this is why I kept all my rerolls, because I knew this was going to happen. Or at least I had a big suspicion. I think the way we're going to do it is we're probably going to have the gutter dodge in to do this blitz. And we're going to try... So we're going to have our option here. He's going to sidestep up this way. Then I guess we can go either way. We're probably going to try to knock down one of these flesh golems just because it makes it a lot easier to blitz from the back. What? What is this setup? Oh, I guess never mind. We can just completely ignore these flesh golems now. I mean, it does help if we get them back. Wait. What? Okay, flesh golems off the line. Okay. Barring like an absolute catastrophe of snakes again, we more or less have the capability to score here. Barring like an absolute catastrophe. We are going to need to snake to avoid this. Or a blitz, I guess. I think he can hit the one-turner. I'm thinking about this. I want to make sure that if there is a blitz, that like I have actually the shot of getting the one turn, because this setup gives me that opportunity. I think I put a second gutter here, so we can't get both of them. And I think we could blitz this one into a range where we could get him as a scoring threat. Yeah, I don't know what he's just trying to, I guess, protect his back line. Protect his players, I mean, by holding him in the back, but that's not going to be my objective. We blitz here. Push up this way. We can get another hit if we want. I just need to be careful not to chain push this guy. Otherwise, we have to do an extra hit. That's fine. This is good, I think. There should be an opportunity to still be able to one turn, even in the case of a blitz. I definitely do not want that. A line rat holding the ball there is not bad. Doesn't have the same bug where you have to... Alright, that's fine. I could get a 3-die. Let's do that. Three assists. Because if we can... I guess it actually doesn't matter. Well, actually, no. This is better than GFIs. Because the GFIs could fail. Alright. I guess the question here is, do we risk... I assume if we don't get the knockdown, because right now there's a problem here, and the problem is I would like to do the block from this angle, because then I can get another hit. I can do it from this angle as well, but if I don't get I want a knockdown here, because I'm not getting another hit. Alright, no problem. Alright. Alright. Easy. And now we just slow the game down. We grind. Grind. If there's a ghoul or a werewolf down, we foul the crap out of it. This is where guard would be nice. We could foul a flesh golem, I guess. There is danger in doing these hits, though. Because they've got AV9. Do we want to try to block these down? I think these players are really far back. Okay, never mind. I'd be like, whoa! Completely out of the play. Blitzing wraiths are pretty dangerous just because of sidestep. I can't push them. So... brings out the ghoul. Thrower helps, I guess. It's better than no thrower. Flesh golem would be nice to get a hit on a flesh golem. This is where I have lack of block and it hurts. Because to get these hits, we're gonna have to do some stuff. Do I go down a gutter on offense? I think no. I want to see where this, where the dice are going to land here. Because we can do this hit, for example. We got the DP. Yeah, I think I should be able to outposition him here with how the game's gone so far. Okay, kick for me. Alright. Not really the result I want to see. Question is, do I drag him? I don't think so. We don't have block. And these flesh golems are more of a pain, and that's why. Bad. That's really bad. So I could have blitzed a zombie. But I wanted to blitz a flesh golem. Ugh. Guess maybe I did the positioning a little bit wrong. This sucks. My dice have not been good this game. The only reason why I'm in it is just because he's given me the chance. This sucks. Alright, well, little line rats, we're gonna have to probably DACA, kind of. Because I don't know about my defense, because that's really just dependent on attrition, and attrition can go both ways. Yeah. Because if I had gotten the reroll, then I would have just blitzed a zombie and then tried to knock down the flesh golems. I was like trying to get a foul, trying to get aggressive, trying to make it so this game isn't going to be incredibly challenging. And okay, that ghoul is vulnerable. What? Huh. We'll go for the ghoul hit. Get off the pitch, damn it. Jesus. Can I at least... I should move the ball to a safe... Move forward enough. We're not actually safe there. Move it to the right. I don't think the werewolf can reach, no. That's kind of spicy. I guess the question is now. We could go for the double GFI foul. That's actually not bad. The question is, we're still really based up. We probably fail this. I'm okay with this. These are kind of annoying. I'm not gonna reroll anything. No, don't fall and... Don't remove yourself. Ugh, we're down. down already, like, we're down a player. I guess it's not that bad. Sucks. Oh, there's a double skull. Oh! How does it feel, huh? How does it feel? Too bad the DP removed himself. We can move up the right side, but we're gonna be in trouble very, very quickly. I'm debating whether I should blitz the zombie. There's still so many turns left. I want to maybe blitz the flesh golem, but I think let's play position a little bit. Alright, we should have blitzed a flesh golem. There is some danger here. This is... I think I'm going too fast, which is the problem. Good. So this is just so I have an escape route backwards. And this is to protect from like a dive a little bit. Good. Oh, did we go for it? The memes! He's gonna remove himself. Okay, fortunately not. Yeah, a little karmic justice. The thing was, he didn't need to lead with that zombie hit. He could have led with anything else. Like, he had flesh golems all based up. But he led with the zombie hit for some reason. Right, the ball is pretty safe. Is there a 4-3-2? Yes. We don't need to score this turn, though. This is just to try to see if he makes a big flub and allows me to just sit in the backfield. I don't see what the plan here is. Who's blitzing? Will he go for like the weird 4-3? Or is a flesh golem just gonna like blitz a line rat or GFI to blitz here? I don't actually I don't understand what the play is here for him. Because right now, I guess maybe he's worried like of a frenzy trap and he blitzes with the ghoul. He's not blitzing with the ghoul. He's just gonna have it stand there, I guess. What is the plan? Okay. And then what? Is he gonna like chain blitz the thrower and put the wraith on the ball? That actually would be somewhat clever. No, we're just GFIing to blitz the killer, I guess. Alright. I could score. So I want to do this hit, but I'm like, what if I won an 81? Even a push is kind of bad because it puts us in a pretty annoying spot. This is an easy just double stand. He can only hit one of them. I guess the question here is, I think we move the ball before we do this block. This werewolf is the issue. I think we're in range of this werewolf, just barely. This, I think I have to reroll because of the placement. If I was a square, even if I was a square back, I think the wraith could still hit me. My block dice have been atrocious. Alright, now we can protect the ball at least. But I'm out of rerolls, and I've just been rolling double skulls and 1 and 9s. Really unfortunate. If we don't get the knockdown here, we'd have to dodge. We do, though. Eat some claw! Or not. Okay. Flop. Well, now we're at the dice mercy, so we have to play like it. He's gonna need players in this space. Oh, that's the direction we're going. Like, there needs to be some sort of speedy players in this area. If they're all over here, then it's a problem for him. Come on! There's nothing to foul with over there. We'll just move up. That's unfortunate. We're definitely going left. These werewolves need to go left. Okay. Losing that gutter really sucked. And I'm down reroll, so like I'm worried like if I fail, if I 1 and 9 a blitz, it's over. Because what I want to do is free up a line right here, but it's difficult. We could sideline cage, but then a gutter gets surfed. Yeah, we lost so much position there. Maybe I should have just... Oh. I was thinking of just scoring. Because then at least I get the draw. Well, I mean, we still at least get the draw, even if I fail to score here. The question is, how desperate is he for the win? And can I play off that? I'm just going to play it safe. Right now, the ball is very safe. So, if we blitz here, I'm not even going to dodge. We're just going to blitz. Okay. Kinda crappy. And now the question is, what do I do? We can't just mark the white and then 2-die block here. It won't work that well. And the werewolves are so fast that I have to actually step back. What I probably want to do is this block to free up this line rat. So if I do that, then I have to step back and away. All right. Well, at least it's a double KO. But I made the right call. I stepped back away out of like blitz range. I don't think there's a way for him to get a blitz on ball here. I don't think even with chain pushes. You would want to chain push the white. But these block dice have been awful. They've been atrocious this drive. Ugh. We just have to be patient. Could have appoed that. He could have then gotten fouled. Yeah, at this point now I'm actually just concerned about losing the game. Jesus. He is not making any moves at all, though, so I can just step back. This is the ghoul 1D. We have to step back. It's either that or I have to rely on dodges. This is so bad. We don't have our handoff threat. This stun is particularly bad. It's the werewolf that's the problem. Got dodge too. This is a surf. I have the plan set up, but oh, because I made the same mistake again! I thought the race with the square back! God damn it. I'm so not used to it. It looks like to me that he's right here. I was like, why is this a 1D? I wish I could just see the circle. Do I have like the positional circle thing? All right, now I won't make that mistake. I was like, why is that a 1-die? Of course I just rolled the skull. God damn, that's even a surf now. That's a huge mistake. Ugh. So we're having the ball on the thrower. No. What? Could have surfed him. Opts not to. I'll take it. The problem here is I think I just lose. We have rolled atrociously. I cannot block. I should just not be blocking or dodging. I just should not be rolling dice because I will fail. We can't stand there because he will surf us. We have to eat. Yeah, it really is just going to come down to dodges. There's no more stalling. It's just... Here we go. Yeah, these two players are enough. The werewolf is the big issue. Because it can hit me twice. And it will recover the ball. The Wraith can't actually recover the ball. I should have moved the ball first. Because right now it's not safe. It'll just get surfed. Which is worse. Alright. Because if I had 1 and 9 that, it would have just probably been a surf and over. And at this point, like, we could try to send a scoring threat, but the game has just been saying no. See? It just says no. Nothing I would have done that turn would have mattered. Maybe I power Appo KO? Because he's not shown any sort of propensity to foul. Could have power Appo the killer or the one-turner. The one-turner would have been the best shot. In blood we trust. Yeah, this is unavoidable. GG. It's over. The Wraith can't score, but the werewolf can just dodge. That doesn't matter. You should at least try to dodge it. Okay. I guess that's fine too. Alright. A pickup away from victory. And it all precipitated with that first action snake on turn 2. Alright. There's only one player who has even a shot of getting anything done. What is this dice? Where was this? Well, we evened out the dice on an attempted miracle play. Yeah. Ugh. At least the gutter gets MVP. I don't even know if I want to look at this. Yeah, those block dice, man. You. Yeah, I wish I could see like how many like double skulls I rolled. Or 1 and 9s, because we rolled maybe like 5. It was really bad. It was just... His dice are a little bit bad. They're not as bad as mine. You can see he rolled a lot more pushes. But I somehow rolled more skulls than him on less blocks. Well, I guess we're submarining. All right. I guess, yeah, I don't know if there's anyone streaming right now I can send you guys to. Sucky game overall, though. We got a one-turner, but it was kind of just gift-wrapped to us. All right. I guess I'm just going to end the stream here. Thank you all